Right here.
And good evening, Jackrabbits fans. This is Mike on the mic on behalf of Jackrabbits Broadcasting, wishing you a good Tuesday evening. Jackrabbits will be playing the Mile High Mammoth, and Mason will be stepping in. He's going to take that first pitch high for ball one. Much better, yeah. Now I can get right field. Yep, we are live. I haven't had a chance to share the link yet, though. And Mason takes ball two high inside. Next pitch. Mason swings 67 on my clock. Strike one. 2 balls, 1 strike. Next pitch. The ball's outside. Mile High Mammoth. And there's strike. Nicely located fastball low and inside. Next pitch. Foul ball.
Gotta be good.
And the next pitch. Ball inside. Mason will take first. And we'll have Mason on the way. And a play, throw down a second will be to the third shortstop side, and he'll get in safely. Probably want a better look like that. Yeah, there we go. Put that center of the field, center of the shot. And Mason now at second. That ball is fouled off to the right side. We'll get timeout to have a little conversation between the battery here. All right. Link now shared with all the people I need to share it with. And we are ready for the next pitch. There's a 56. That's our first breaking ball we've seen from number 6 on the mound. Mason out at second, Jorge with the bat. Long time wait. He's going to take a curve low and away. Umpire letting us know it's 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Jorge. Teddy in the on-deck circle. Strike 3 at the knees, nicely located by number 6. That'll be the first out of the inning. Teddy will step in. Teddy loves a good fastball to start him off. Let's see what 6 brings to him. Number 6 throwing his fastball in and around the high 60-mile-an-hour range today. And he hits a curveball to the third baseman who picks it up. He's going to throw to first. And Teddy will be out by a step. And there'll be a play at third. The ball gets away. And Mason will get safely to third. So Gianni will step in now with a runner on third, but 2 down. Teddy had a sliding mitt. Did I buy him a sliding mitt? Who bought him a sliding mitt? All right, with Sarah, did you get him an oven mitt? Anyway, Gianni steps in now with Mason down at third. Beautiful 67 right down Colfax there. And the next pitch, it's a curveball in the dirt. Ball 1. 6 comes set. And the pitch, Gianni swings and misses at 63 on the inside corner.
Yes, no.
And that ball was away.
Go, Johnny. Anything close. Drive one.
A 2-2 count. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 on a 65-mile-an-hour pitch. So good throws, good pitches by 6. We do strand a runner at third. And the Jackrabbits will take the field here on the Arapahoe Youth League game tonight. We have a 5:30 and a 7:30, so make sure you stay tuned for both games. If you haven't already done so, make sure you hit the notification bell, like and subscribe, so that YouTube knows you want to see this kind of content. So we looks like we're going our regular weekend batting order. So usually that means Coach then does some new stuff in the field. So maybe our bottom end of our rotation and some new bodies in different spots in the field. We'll see how that goes. I'm still waiting on a catcher here. Oh, now I got one. Here's Jorge. So this will be folks in different positions. So we're going to go kind of top of the lineup, or weekend lineup, but then we're going to go with second string fielding positions for a lot of folks. So Mason on the mound, and Jorge will be behind the plate. Around the infield, we will have Gianni at first. Out at second, we'll have Aaron and Chris will be at short, and Teddy will be at third. In left, we've got Emilio. Out in center, there's Jack. And in right, we've got Jabrell. So, yeah, except for maybe Jack, everybody playing a position they're not usually playing. So, a good chance for the boys to get some practice on their secondary positions. Coach is trying to do that for a couple of reasons. One is injuries are real, and we've already seen that with Aaron and to a lesser extent Gianni. And then secondly, some of these boys will have to learn to play second or even third positions in order to make their high school ball club. So Coach trying to give folks time at different positions so they can, when we go into optional, quote unquote, optional summer workouts, there'll be an opportunity for the boys to get some playing time with their high school coaches. So we'll see how they do. This will be, the athletic skill is there for all the kids at the various positions. It's really about knowing what to do, when to do it. So it's that almost that situational intelligence, that baseball intelligence that only comes from really studying the game and playing the position. So it looks like we got 2 more pitches before we have balls in and coming down. And so we'll see Mason here with the first pitch in the bottom of the first. Whoa. Your Jackrabbits are fresh off their Longmont Invitational Championship 4-1 victory on Sunday. So with that fresh in their minds and quite literal rings on their fingers, they'll come into this league game here for some extra time. Oh, okay, I gotta go off when. And your Jackrabbits, by the way, are 27-2, so they have won 5 times as many games as the Rockies. Lost 7 and then tied those 2 in Kansas. And Mason's first pitch, not quite 60 feet 6 inches for ball 1. So Jorge now is trying to get time at the catcher position, but he still kind of fields like a shortstop, so gotta move his body in front of it like he did there. So coach will be pleased with what he sees there. So that's ball 2. And a very cold breeze here. I got a 52 degrees at game time. Supposed to dip down another 10 or 15 degrees tonight. So Mason's got the short sleeves on, but I would bet that he's going to do like many of his teammates and put an undershirt on between games. And we got ball 3 here to number 21, who hasn't really even been challenged yet with a strike. So let's see if Mason can bring it here. He cannot. And ball 4 on 4 straight pitches. So 21 will get down to first base here after dropping off a bunch of his equipment. And in steps number 8 with that runner on first. So we only have the one ump behind the plate today. So those plays at the bases are probably going to be more, does the ball get there before the runner, than the actual tag happens. It's number 8 now with the power select in his hands, waiting for the first delivery from Mason. Swing and a miss. 58 on the inside corner. Number 8 swung over the top of it. Nice location. Now Mason on the rubber. The runner at first, the nice big lead. He's off. That ball's in the dirt. Jorge can't do anything with it. And that runner will get to second safely. Runner, huge lead out at second. He's not going. Jorge does stop it. What up? How you doing, Eugene?
Oh. Vin Scully, Chick Hearn, Mike Kruger, bro. Number 3 on my list.
I'm just happy I'm a better commentator. I was listening to St. Joe's versus Villanova today, and I was definitely better than that 21-year-old kid calling the game. So that's all I'm saying.
You're not live right now?
I'm live right now, but I'm bragging about the fact that I'm better than a 21-year-old college kid. Yeah,
that's your own horn.
It was
12 years old.
It was pretty bad. Yeah, I've never been short of confidence, shall we say?
Where's your mic? Oh, you got a.
It's I got the lav mic on. Yeah, because it's the wind. Otherwise, it doesn't work. Where's my? I lost count now. What do we got? 3-0, 3-1.
You say?
Now we got runners at first and second, excuse me, and nobody down.
Just peeping operation, dude. You got it all set up here.
I'm working on it. It takes me like all night now to charge everything.
Running the studio live.
It's like I got 4 cameras, 2 iPads.
It used to be a ham radio back in the day.
Oh
right?
my goodness, you had a ham? Did you have a call sign? No.
No. I had friends that did.
Oh my goodness.
The funny thing is now our hobbies have evolved.
Well, they just got more expensive.
But we could afford them.
That's true, exactly.
We're not asking mom and dad to buy
No.
our gear.
No, exactly.
Can't ask my mom
Exactly.
for
No, now
techniques.
I just ask my wife for forgiveness mostly.
That's it.
Yeah.
Ask for permission after.
Yeah, exactly.
Apologize.
I apologize after the fact. So, sweetie, I got this thing. What?
How are your kids gonna eat?
Yeah. Jackrabbits fans demand it. Swing and a miss by number 24. So, yeah.
Fans are beautiful.
I know. I got to get you mic'd up. You can join me. Come on, Eugene. All right, let's hear it, folks. Put your comments in the comments or in the team reach if you want to have Eugene on the mic at least one inning every game. Let's peer pressure him, positive peer pressure him, and do the right thing and sharing the mic with me. Mason with a 2-1 count now. Runners at first and second, and nobody down. And the next pitch. There's a nice 56-mile-an-hour glove side run fastball. So diving in towards the left-handed batter here. And a 2-2 count. So Mason, for the first time all day, in an even count. Let's see if he can make that crucial third strike pitch here. Body language out on the mound looking, I think I might say, a little lost. Not like he's in command, but a little lost. Oh, that was a nice curve, 51, and a beautiful swing by the number 24 there to foul it off. That was probably strike 3, so good job. And up reinforcing it's a 2-2 count. Infield a double play depth. This infield has never pulled off a double play, so it would be. Oh, that was a nice pitch, 60 miles an hour, maybe a little low. It was maybe just in the zone of those bright pink socks, not up to the knees yet. So Mason's got to make the next pitch here now. He's behind again to the batter. And there's a shot down to first. And a double play. What I say about we don't play double plays around here. Gianni picks that ball off his shoe tops and then steps on first for the double play. So we So Gianni usually plays the hot corner on the other side, able to pick up that fiery shot from the left-hander right at him there. So now just a runner out at second and 2 down. And that ball's popped straight up. And somebody needs to talk about it. And Mason's going to grab it. Out of shot there, sorry. So that's it. After a rocky start to put 2 runners on, Jackrabbits come back, get 3 straight outs on the double play, and then the pop out to Mason just in the foul territory out of view of my camera. Jackrabbits are going to put their helmets on and put the aluminum sticks in their hands, and they will be up in the top of the second. I got All right, the music's off and I can get back on. Here comes Esai now. So with Jabril in the on-deck circle. And that ball is low for ball one. Ooh, somebody got hit. It looked like that ball may have gone off Esai's wrist. Yeah, as a catcher, Esai forgot to say, I can't do that. So he took that fastball 64 off the right wrist, which then hit the catcher, and there was definitely a thud sound. So I don't know. Hopefully everybody's okay. Everybody's giving the thumbs up like they're okay. And so we will play on. Esai down there at first. And swing and a miss, a 64-mile-an-hour pitch right there. It looks like Jack is in the on-deck circle. Is there no Ricardo tonight? I don't think Ricardo batted, so he must be down on Ricardo. No throw over, actually. So Jabril now being waved back into the box. Esai with a little lead, a little bit bigger now actually. And that ball's going to be high. And the next pitch, fouled straight back, nicely done. Nice swing. That reminds me I need to put a zip tie on my home plate camera. The damage done last from Saturday or Sunday when that ball hit the camera straight on messed up both my camera heat shield as well as the receiver for my audio. So that ball's inside. So that was a curve that didn't quite curve. And the next pitch, sorry, just kidding. Now it's the next pitch. It's going to be away, and Esai is, oh, there, Esai read that rightly. Balls to the shortstop side and gets all the way into center field. So Esai will be safe out at second. And we got a full count. Jabril's got a job to do here, as father is informing him. So we'll see if we get the fastball here. And there's no throw actually. Second baseman does come over. So good talk out of the dugout. And that's strike three, 66 at the knees. Oh, we have some confusion here. And the home team book will have it, so we'll see what the home team book has. But Jabril was told it was 2-2, so he took that, or 2-1. All right, so Jabril informed that it was strike three. And he is out, so first out of the inning. Esai still out at second. And Jack will step in, our sole lefty here. Let's see what he's going to do against the 67-mile-an-hour fastball. And there's a step off, but no throw. Oops, I wiggled my camera a little bit there, putting the foul ball. That was in his eyes. So Jack getting a little bit of a chat about that. So strike one. Now we're going to step off and we're going to have a conversation about second, but no throw. So the pitcher hasn't thrown back to second yet. He's definitely motioned that way, but he hasn't actually done it. And a foul tip, strike two. So Jack now in the hole, way off home plate like he always does. They get himself situated. Jack, a man of constant motion. And the next pitch. There's a shot right to the pitcher. He's going to pick it up. He's going to throw it to first. And they do get Jack out, but now Isai at third. So mirroring the first inning, Jackrabbits got their first guy on, got him over, and then all the way to third on a fielder's choice. So we'll see if we could convert here. The pitcher's set now for Aaron. That was a nice curve, 58. Not much you could do with that there. Aaron just going to let that go. After Aaron, we'll have Chris, Emilio, and Joe. So I am not seeing a Ricardo tonight. We must be Ricardo-less. I'll go find out where our normal. Now he's going to take another pitch for ball two. 2-1 now. That ball's outside. So 3-1 now. Aaron has a chance to put the ball into the outfield and hopefully bring Isai in from third. He won't need to. That ball is up, down to first. Sorry, I forgot to put the picture in there. So now you can see. So Chris is in the in the batter's box. I did it again with the inbox, and Emilio is in the on-deck circle. Chris does a little art in the sand, swinging a new bat. I think it's a Rawlings, but it's like a seafoam green, if you will. I'll need to go find out what that one's about. We got a timeout real quick from the catcher to go talk to the pitcher, and then Chris is going to sub out the seafoam green Rawlings for the electric unicorn Rawlings. So Chris now in the box after a quick chat also with Coach, I think. Delayed strike on a 68-mile-an-hour pitch on the outside corner. That ball's low and away. Ball one. So Aaron not stealing. I think they're going to wait on maybe a ball to get away from the catcher to see before Aaron goes. Swing and a miss. Strike two. And next pitch, swing and a miss at a 66-mile-an-hour fastball in his eyes. For strike three. That ends the inning. Jackrabbits are not able to hang this game here against the Mile High Mammoth. And then we're playing the Catalyst Cardinals at 7:30 tonight. So make sure you're tuned in. Oh, and there's the music. See you. All right, it says slow internet. There's the throw down, not in time. Good throw. Good, you're right. Nice, 59 for strike one. Nice stop, Jorge. So, I have a guarantee it'll work any better, and then everybody. Six. down, and Mason steps in. So first time we'll have 2 runners on all game. And the runners will, after talking to Coach Hunter, will have to sprint back to their position, or their bases. And Jorge will step in with Teddy in the on-deck circle. Stepping in, and Gianni in the on-deck circle. Teddy hit a ground ball last time he was up. He's going to take 68 at the knees.
Catch one, Teddy. Catch one and drive it, Teddy. You got it, bud.
Jorge with a giant lead over at first. If the pitcher steps off at all, Jorge's going to be out. And Teddy's going to take ball low.
All right, here we go, Teddy.
1 ball, 1 strike. Next pitch. Teddy's going to hit that ball off to the right side. And the first baseman catches it. Beautiful. And we didn't tag up, so good job by the first baseman to grab that ball. Jackrabbits fail to convert on what could have maybe possibly been a sac fly, and Teddy's out with a whimper with a little shot down the right field line. So Gianni now, who loves himself a fastball, going to take 67 right down the middle.
Hey, let's go, Macho Man.
Swing and a miss, a 68 in his eyeballs.
Hey, lock in right here, kid. Nobody better than you.
So we'll see if we get a fastball again, or if they go with the curve. They should go with the fastball. They do, and it's low and away for ball 1. And that ball's in the dirt. So now we got 2-2 count.
Right now, kid.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. So Gianni, a little truncated swing there. So the Jackrabbits leave the bases loaded, sacks full of jacks. Do not convert with their 2 best hitters up. And hat tip to number 6, who got 60 pitches through 3 innings. Oh, and I guess we're back to normal. What you missed was a sacks full of jacks there with a strikeout, but nobody actually got only Jorge got a hit there. So, all right, I got to And we go to the bottom of the third here with Mason back on the mound and Jorge behind the plate. Jabril at first, Aaron at second, Chris at short, and Gianni at third. In center is Teddy, and right is Isai. And that ball is hit straight up. Jabril's calling for it. And he's going to grab it right. Oh, man, I know that's a dead zone. I know that spot. Oh, it was a nice catch by Jabril. Darn it. I'm not sure how to get that. Would my second base camera got it? No. And one down, number 7 steps in. Mason will be on the mound. This will be his 32nd pitch of his outing. Ooh, he throws it high and tight on 7. It thankfully ducks out of the way. So did I finish the Joe's in left? I think I went through the defensive positions but forgot left field there. So, and that ball is low and away for ball 2. So Mason high and tight, low and away, trying to work the corners and the zones. I like that, but not anywhere near the plate. So you gotta bring this one now. He's behind the count here, number 7. And Mason throws a 57-mile-an-hour curveball high. So ball 3. So at this point, number 7 hasn't had much of a opportunity to swing the bat. Hopefully Mason will change that with his next pitch here. And he does, and number 7 fouls it straight back. And the 3-1 pitch is going to skip in for ball 4.
Hey, let's roll it. Let's roll it.
And we're back after the music's off. And with the runner at first, it's a good-sized lead. Mason throws over, he's safe. Number 21 will get back in the box here. What's up, Chuck? My feed went down for a little bit. We got a 0-0 score in the bottom of the 3rd. I'm very disappointing. Verizon should do better. Foul ball back. And now we got 2 strikes. Right? No, we only have 1 strike. Because the first one was a throw over. Someone going to get that ball? Or I guess no one's going to get that ball. We have no, looks like no siblings here tonight, so we got nothing. There's a shot out to second. And we'll have out at first, but no throw. Sorry, out at second, but no throw to first. So a decent. Anyway, he called him out, so the ball beat the runner. As I said, there's not a field ump, so ball beats the runner. It's going to get him every time. There was some first base coach disputing whether his foot was on the bag. It's not going to matter with only 1 ump on the field today. So. And number 8 now back in. I think number 8 is the top of the order, if I remember correctly. And we have a hit by pitch. Number 8 is going to take first. And number 24 will step. And Mason having a quick brain fade there. He was going to go from the windup, which would have given the runner the chance to steal, no problem. Throws that ball in the dirt, goes about 52 feet, and Jorge has to take that one off the chest for ball 1. So first and second. And 2 down. And 24 in with a, can't see, it looks like it says CF on the bat. I don't know that mark. So Mason up to his 40th pitch there. And he's going to hit that ball right at Isai out in right field. It will catch the third out of the inning. So through 3, we have a nail biter here. 0-0 after 3. And 41 pitches for Mason for the Jackrabbits means you have got a very economical outing so far. He's averaging only, what is that, 13 pitches an inning. So good job. We will have Isai leading us off here, and I'm sure we'll have some music, so I'll have to mute. All right, the music's off, and we have a new pitcher on the mound. It's a lefty, and Isai will step in after seeing him warm up. And Isai hits one down the line, but very foul. So a little behind on that one, but man, he was on it for sure. And I need the lefty here to turn around to give you a number. So hopefully get a chance to do that for you. But in the meantime, we've got Isai up at the bat with strike 2, and it looks like he turned around with 25. So and that ball is away. Ball 1. And the next pitch is a curveball with an amazing vertical drop, but it started very, very high, and so it's going to finish still too high for ball 2. So Isai, no bad. As good as this Mile High Mammoth team for sure, and they slaughtered us, I think, about 32-0. And there's a shot right up the middle, and the shortstop takes a funny bounce, but he's going to grab it, throws to first, and they get him at first. with Coach Nick's head right there on the base. It was hard to see, but it looked like they got him by half a step or so. So a nice little swing there. Hit the mound, slowed down, and Jabrell was not able to beat it out. And she's generally not going to beat out a ground ball to short most days anyway. So Jack will step in. Anyway, this game reminds me of that and how far this team has come, because that Slammers team absolutely destroyed us. Like I said, I think it was like 32-0 or 32-1, something like that. And afterwards, all the parents got together, and we didn't have a lot of faith in Coach Paul at that point. We thought, my goodness, what the heck did we sign up for? And then you look at a game like this where it is tied 4-4. You got high quality defense. You got great pitching. You got some good swings happening. How far these boys have come, how much they've matured. Swing and a miss, a 58 curve.
Refocus.
That was a really, really nice breaking ball from number 25 there to the lefty. Jack doesn't see a lot of breaking balls as a lefty. And he sat on that one nicely. He sat on that one really nicely. So that was a really good adjustment by Jack there to be ready for that curve. So now with no balls, 2-strike count, we got to look for the fastball. And that ball is going to be in the dirt. And Aaron's got to go get it. And all the baseballs returned to the ump, puts it in his pocket on his hip. And we got a 1-ball, 2-strike count now to Jack with 2 down. Ooh, nice curve again, or slider, whatever breaking ball that is. 59, Jack swings over the top of it, as you will do with a breaking ball, and that is out number 3 for the Jackrabbits. So nobody gets on this inning. It's 3 up, 3 down. Well pitched by 25, and we'll see who comes back out on the mound for the Jackrabbits. I'm sorry for the internet here. Those of you that are on Verizon, you can call Verizon and ask them why their internet at the Aurora Sports Park stinks. That's why we're buffering. I can control everything but the internet upload speed. If there are any Jackrabbits fans out there that want to pay for Starlink, I will gladly use Starlink, which would be a better connection. And I gotta go. And so Mason will be back on the mound. Again, very economical with his pitches. And the first pitch, 59 and high, really floated in there. Number 4 takes it without An hour changeup, but didn't hit over the plate, I guess. Mason moved out of that way. The sun must be right in the eyes of Mason now because he could not see that ball come back from Jorge. And 2 balls, 1 strike now. He's going to take that 58-mile-an-hour pitch for ball 3. Jackrabbits pitching coach, Coach Hunter's really emphasized, get your first guy out. So let's see how Mason does here. Nice pitch. Nice pitch, 59th of letters. Looked like 4 was taken all the way there. He didn't even make a move towards getting loaded and ready to swing. So with a 3-2 count now, Mason has a chance to get that first out of the inning here. Strike 3, there it is. That was a nice throw from Mason. Yeah, the glove side run. So now lefty in, swinging the old hype fire. This is number 25. Oh, this is the pitcher. So the left-handed pitcher we saw at the top of the inning is now in the box in the bottom of the inning, and he'll take the first pitch high for ball 1. And the next pitch is not competitive for ball 2. Man, that sun can't go down soon enough. Mason cannot see anything as dangerous out there. Ball hit back up the middle. He's just going to have to duck and cover. Let's hope that doesn't come to that. And a 2-0 count now. There's a nice strike. Outside corner, about chest high. And the next pitch. It's gonna, hit number 25, who ducks out of the way. Didn't really turn as much duck, but regardless, it's still. With 1 down and a runner on first, 15 steps in to face Mason. Runner's going. And the ball is to the shortstop side and not really that close, so the runner will take second on the stolen base. So Jorge back there throws a little bit of a lollipop, and coach is responding, just telling him to throw through the pitcher, not over the pitcher. So that was the first pitch, was a strike. And there's a look what I found from Mason, and he'll throw to first and get the runner. And that was Gianni over there. I forgot to give the defensive lick down, but yeah, that was a stick your glove out and it lands right in it. So kind of unlucky for number 15, but lucky for the Jackrabbits, the second out. Now, a runner at third in a 0-0 game with 2 down, and in steps the left-handed number 11. And that ball is going to be high. It's ball 1. So we do have Gianni at first, Aaron at second, and Chris at short, and Joe at third, Teddy in left, Jack in center, and Jabrell in right. And there's a shot right to Aaron, who's going to pick it up, throw to first to Gianni, and that is so I can keep talking. Jackrabbits will be playing this weekend. So we have a tournament down, there's the music, down south of Denver, and I think our first game's at 9, our second game's at 11. And Aaron steps in with the pink bat, and he's going to take that first one just a bit outside. That was my ode to Bob Euchre. The other one I've got when the kids miss that bat is, oh, he hit the bull. I mean, it's 14-year-old baseball. Like it's a game. Let's have fun, you know. Let's be happy that they all know where their shoes are. All right, that was a swing and a miss for strike one. So 1 ball, 1 strike. And that ball bounces for ball 2. So Jackrabbits have been successful in getting their first batter on, but not been able to bring them over or in. Let's see if Aaron can do better this inning. And he's going to take ball high. So 25 was nearly unhittable last inning. This inning has thrown 3 balls that have not really been near the zone. So maybe that sun is getting to him as well. And there's a shot right up the middle. Second baseman does a great job of getting down on it. And he gets him by a mile. What a play by the second baseman. That was top notch. Well done. Bravo to your grandson. That was a heads-up play. Not only did he make an excellent play defensively, but then stands up and makes the throw perfectly. So hat tip to the second baseman out there. 1 down now, and Chris will step in. And Chris is going to hit that one. What a play by the center fielder who lays out for it. That's your other grandson. You got some ball players in the family. We got... they just turned 14? Oh, wow. Are they twins? Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, twins making plays there. Fraternal twins celebrating their 14th birthday today. Well, congratulations, gentlemen. You were flashing the leather. In steps Melio now with 2 down. And hit the bull with that one. I'm guessing that is a pitch that number 25 is working on, but doesn't quite have the grip or the feel for it because he's much better around the zone than that. Ooh, Emilio will take first base the hard way. And there's a nice 64-mile-an-hour pitch. And yeah, 25, like Mason, having a hard time seeing the ball. You saw him duck out of the way there on the throwback. And we'll take that one low. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. With Joe up, we'll have Mason in the on-deck circle. And that ball's high. and get some next pitch here. Swing and a miss at 65. That was one of Joe's best cuts here. He kept his head down. He's been pulling his head all season, so doing a much better job keeping his head down on that pitch. And with a 2-2 count, swing and a miss for strike 3, and that will end the Jackrabbits top of the 5th there. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th. I think Mason will be back on the mound one more time as this game is popping along. Man, this is what is this, 3 games in a row now? We're going multiple innings, so deep into the game. I love it. We're starting to see some real baseball from our boys. Jackrabbits will be playing 9 and 11 on Saturday. Of course, where we play on Sunday will depend on how well they do. And Mason is back on the mound for the bottom of the 5th here as expected. The sun really bothering folks up the middle. We just don't know if you saw that throw down, but Aaron had to duck out of the way, and then see Mason there can't see the ball either. So let's just go through the lineup. Same battery, Mason and Jorge. Third in next pitch. It's going to be high, ball 1. In right, I've got Emilio. In center, I've got Jack. And in left, I've got Joe. And the next pitch is a something for ball 2. Taken to rolling the ball to each other. And the 2-1 pitch on the way from the windup. And a ground ball right to shortstop. And they get him by a couple of steps. So 6-3 put out for and number 6, the starting pitcher, will step in with 1 down. So good play by Chris at shortstop there for the first out of the inning. So Jackrabbits again, 5 innings. And oh, that ball is hit very deep and foul. Thank goodness it's foul. And I realize I don't have a great angle down the left field line. Part of the problem is the camera placement here, where it's really, really tall. They're probably 30-foot fences, and we have to go the first time we can get down from that fence, and well, it's way down at the end of the dugout. So anyway, that's why I don't have great shots some of the field here. And the next pitch, that was a curve. The curve's away for ball one. So Mason trying to avoid throwing number 6 a fastball because he cranked it. It was a good idea to throw a curve, but didn't execute it over the plate. That ball's popped up, and I think it's going to be Jack calling it off. Jack calls off a center fielder, calls off his right fielder knows to go the other way, and so Jack will take the put out. And in steps number 7. So we had 6, now we have 7 with 2 down and nobody on. Mason back on the bump and the pitch. Also, I just checked YouTube. It looks like we got 23 folks watching. So shout out to all y'all checking in, grandmas and grandpas, moms, dads, friends. Thank you all for tuning in to Jackrabbits Broadcasting tonight. This is Mike on the mic. And that's going to be a ball 2 outside. Also be the 65th pitch of Mason's afternoon. I guess evening now with the sun setting. Swing and a miss at a 61-mile-an-hour pitch at the knees for strike 1. And now we're getting a little bit of shade over the home plate area. Ooh, that ball's inside. But it does mean that now we've got the ball going from light to dark. Can be a little bit tricky for the batter to pick up, especially a ball that's got some spin on it. But with 3-1, I'd expect we're going to see a fastball here. And Mason just has to locate it, challenge number 7 to put his bat on the ball. Oh, he does not challenge him. He just floats one in for ball 4. And the runner on first with a good lead. Again, you can't see the ball when you throw it down, so you should send the runner for sure. Will Mason throw over? He does not. And there's a ground ball right to short. And we're going to pick it up and throw to second for the outs. So good heads-up play by the shortstop there to Chris to throw to Aaron for the out. And we go to the bottom of to the top of the 6th. Still no score here at your Arapahoe Youth League game between the Colorado Jackrabbits and the Mile High Mammoth. Let's see if the Jackrabbits, with the top of the order starting the inning, can put some runs on the board here against number 25, assuming he'll be back. He only threw about 30 pitches, so I expect that he'll be back on the mound. We will be back for the 7:30 game. It's on the same field, so shouldn't be hard at all. I will have to start a new stream, which, given the technical problems we had with this stream, I'm not sad to see it go in the rearview mirror anyway. But if you haven't already hit the notification bell and subscribed and liked, you should do that. I'll be back. And Mason, Jackrabbits' leadoff batter, is also leading off this inning. Umpire said 15 minutes left in the game, so could be, although not guaranteed, could be but not guaranteed the final inning, because we are the visitors, so obviously we get a chance to bat and then they'll get a chance to bat. But if we go 1, 2, 3, the game could go into the 7th, so we'll see. So it is Mason, Jorge, Teddy, Gianni, and then hopefully some more. We are starting to see the shade now over the mound. And there's a nice pitch there, 63 on the outside. So 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Mason. Looks like the shade's not enough to shield the pitcher's eyes. And there's a nice curve for strike 3. So Mason goes down looking. And first batter out is not always a good sign for trying to create a rally, especially on a well-coached, good defensive team like the Mammoth tonight. But Jorge steps in. With 1 swing of the bat, he can end up at second base and make this a whole interesting inning. And there's a strike, 64 at the knees outside. And the second pitch, that one will be too far outside for ball 1. And the next pitch is a shot right to the second baseman. He's going to pick it up. He's going to throw it to first and get Jorge by a few steps. And with that, the Jackrabbits are down 1-2. And Teddy will step in now, as we're just at the 7 o'clock hour, 1 hour and 30 minutes into this game. That ball will bounce in for ball 1. Hey, Brandon. Did you bring the layers? Oh, you did bring layers, smart boy. I'm gonna have to wrap my... I know,
The sun goes behind the mountain.
it's too cold, I know. I should learn. You'd think I'd learn. Yeah, and the next pitch, it's going to be high. Ball 2. The catcher doing no favors, number 25. He keeps asking for the ball down on the ground, and the catcher just throwing it right back at him while he's staring in the sun. Good grab there on the throwback. And Teddy will foul that off to the right side for strike 1. And the next pitch is a shot right up the middle. And that will be a single. Only the second hit of the game for the Jackrabbits. I think Teddy tripped over the base down there. So with the inability to see the ball in the air, you got to send Teddy. It is a lefty, so you got to be careful. But you don't want to get picked off. But no one can see the ball being thrown right now. So
Nobody better.
Teddy's going. There's a pitch out, and there's a throw down to second. Teddy will be in there safely. So second baseman didn't have any trouble catching that ball, but Teddy in quickly to with 2 outs now. Teddy will be running on its hit, and Gianni can hit the ball maybe in the outfield. They send Teddy. Swing and a miss. So Gianni just totally crumpling in the backside there, swinging not level but up. Swing and a miss, a 65 right down the middle. Gianni missed that one for strike 2.
Watch that ball hit the bat, 1-9.
1 ball, 2 strikes now. This will be the 40th pitch from number 25.
Lock in.
And that ball's away. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. Runner at second in the 6th inning here. It's 7:02, by the way. Swing and a miss. Gianni misses. 3 straight fastballs down the middle, and that ends the inning for the Jackrabbits. Jackrabbits will need to do a heck of a job stopping the Mammoth from scoring here as we go in the bottom of the 6th. It is possible we'll see Mason for one more inning. It'll be by far the longest outing of any Jackrabbits pitcher on the season and the longest of his career, but he's earned it. I mean, what is he at? 60-some pitches or something, right? He's like it. No, I don't think he's even thrown 70 pitches yet. So very impressive. And we're going to see if he can keep it up, which no reason to not believe he won't. No reason to believe he won't. And let his defense do the work as he's done today. So I'm hearing music. Yeah, no, they had 6, 7, and now there's 8. So, all right. So, never change order. And the first pitch, strike 57 at the knees on the outside corner. So now we have enough of a shadow over the mound that the pitcher isn't blinded. We are blinded a little bit at the second base, but it does make it a little colder. And that ball is in the dirt. And we got nothing here in the bottom of the 6th at 7:05. 10 more minutes in this game, or 1.5 innings. We'll see how it goes. And the next pitch is going to be high. And so that is the 72nd pitch for Mason. Ooh, they're setting up for a birthday celebration behind me. I think. Looks like they are. Maybe they're not. Aren't those a bunch of donuts? Ah. And it's a 3-1 count now to from Mason. It's a 3-1 count now at the batter. And he's going to take ball 4 high. And the runner at first will certainly be going. Number 24 is up. And we had a throw over. We had a fake throw over. We didn't actually throw over. We have Jorge behind the plate again, so we'll see if he throws through, not over. We got Aaron and Chris up the middle for the throw. And we're going to throw over. Jabril over there. He gets the ball. In third, we've got Gianni In right, we've got Emilio. In center, we've got Jack. And in left, we've got Joe. And the first pitch of the at-bat forthcoming. Just kidding. Throw over. Mason really wants to pull off the hidden ball trick so bad. He's so bad. He got called for a balk this weekend because he was on the mound. And that ball is hit right at Emilio. And there'll be a play at third. And he's in. So runners on the corners. On a well-stroked ball by number 26, 24. And the Jackrabbits in a bit of a hole here in the bottom of the sixth. And we'll get a timeout from Coach Paul to go visit his star pitcher of the day. After 75 pitches, we'll see how much arm is left here. But with runners on first and third and nobody down, you got to make an important decision here about if you're going to go with him. And it looks like actually Paul has full confidence in Mason. I apologize. He's talking to his infield about what to do here, and I think probably maybe a bunt situation. Do you have if you're the Mammoth, do you bunt? That might be a smart move. What do you do here on a ball? Do we give up a run for a double play? It's a good question. Not sure. So Paul working through the many permutations of what the Mammoth might want to try here at the plate. And this ump is on his way out to have a quick conversation with the boys to tell them to break it up. And they do. So we'll see what Paul was drawing up there, whether everybody knows what to do in the event of a bunt, which I kind of think I'd want to do if I were the Mammoth here. I think I would bunt and see what you could pull off. You just need, at this point, such a tight game 0-0 that you go with a one run. And we now have play ball. All right. 7:10 on the clock, so 5 more minutes. There's the bunt, that's what I figured. And they're just going to let him go. Pulls back, so now you have 2 runners in scoring position and nobody out for number 4. And that pitch was a ball high. And there's a 59-mile-an-hour pitch for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Mason can help himself a lot with a strikeout here. Let's see if he can do it. And a shot to the right side, but it's going to be out of play.
Go, Mason, get him. Got this, kid. Come on, man.
Try one more layer.
And foul off to the right side. So excellent pitch by Mason there. We are short baseballs. Someone's going to go try to find one here. I think we only started with 3, and they've all been lost to foul balls here. Hopefully people are tracking them down. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here to number 4.
Let's go, Mason. Right here, Mace.
And ball's in the dirt. Good stop by Jorge.
Go, Mason. Best pitch right here. Make it count.
So can you reach?
Oh, number 4 reaches out and just saves himself. Great pitch by Mason.
Hey, just reach.
And next pitch, the ball's in the dirt. So now, oh, nice back pick by Jorge. Sorry, I didn't get the camera in time because I didn't see it. And then Gianni was almost had him, but they had him close. It was enough.
Right here,
certainly made it exciting.
pitch. Nobody better, kid.
So we got a full count and runner on second and third. First is open, but you don't really want to walk him here. From the windup, Mason will be gripping the pitch, and that ball is knocked foul. So number 4 just continuing to battle. Statistically, the longer number 4 battles, the more likely he is to get on. So let's see if that statistic pays out. Yeah, it's not 100%. It's not every time, but it does bear out. We'll from the wind up here. Big sign from Mason. Strike 3 on the inside corner. Number 4 doesn't like it, but that is the first out of the inning. Number 4 was looking away, and that ball was inside. And we'll have and the music finally comes to a stop. Number 25 steps in. Mason from the windup will be throwing to the pitcher here. Ball gets away. Oh, this is going to be a shame. This is how the game is going to get the first run across. The ball just squirts through Jorge's legs there. That's on him. Oh, and that's game. So we do get to time. What a game. Hats off to the Mammoth. They earned a victory here in the bottom of the 6th. Applause to them, but applause to the Jackrabbits, who played very well. So with that, the Jackrabbits are going to go down 1-0 in a loss to the Mammoth here on your AYL Tuesday night game. We will be back in 15 minutes for the Jackrabbits game against the Catalyst, who are playing on the field behind us. So I'm not sure if we're actually going to start in 15 minutes. But with that, on behalf of Jackrabbits Broadcasting, this is Mike on the mic, and we signing off. Thank you so much to Jabrel's dad for handling the scoreboard, and for Mason's dad for helping with the cameras. We'll see you in a few.